Kinley Crenshaw was cold and alone after losing a friend at the end of a concert. Her situation looked pretty dire. That's when a kind stranger stepped in to help, but that wasn't the end of their interaction. In February 2013, Crenshaw was looking forward to attending a concert at the National Theater in Richmond, Virginia. She had planned the big night with her friend and had thought out every detail. Consequently, she chose not to take a coat in case she lost it.
If you like our content and want to see more, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive the latest videos. Now, enjoy the story.
However, later on that bitterly cold winter's night, Crenshaw would come to regret that decision. Because as she and her friend made their way out of the venue after the concert, they became separated from one another. To make matters worse, Crenshaw had given her friend her wallet, keys, and phone for safekeeping, so with her buddy nowhere in sight, she was now left with no means of communicating with her or any money to get home. As a result, she had little option but to walk to a nearby bus stop and figure out what to do next. It was 11 o'clock in the evening, and given the fact she was dressed in a tank top in the middle of February, Crenshaw certainly stood out on the street. Grandmother Felicia Glover was also at the bus stop that night, and she grew concerned by the looks Crenshaw was getting from a lot of unsavory people, speaking to NBC 12 News. She added, when she started talking to people asking which bus to catch, it started to bother me because I'm a mother. I'm a grandmother. Not only was Glover worried about Crenshaw's safety, but it was also clear that the young woman was freezing. It was a biting 21 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and as Glover pointed out, this girl don't have no coat. Consequently, Glover and her boyfriend decided to reach out to Crenshaw and offer her a helping hand. Explaining what had gone through her mind, Glover said, "She's by herself, she doesn't have a way home, we got to do something." And do something they did. Revealing how Glover had stepped in, Crenshaw explained, "She took her coat off of her and put it on me. This is somebody giving me her coat off of her back, literally the shirt off her back." And that wasn't the only way Glover and her boyfriend helped. They also waited with Glover until her bus came. When it did, the strangers begged the driver to take Glover home for free, and amazingly, he agreed. So thanks to Glover, Crenshaw was safely on her way home. The young woman was so grateful to her Good Samaritan that she wanted to remember her forever. "I asked her her name and I wrote her name down on my hand so I wouldn't forget," she revealed. But there was something that had slipped Crenshaw's mind. When she boarded the bus, she completely forgot to return the coat to Glover. As a result, she later took to Facebook in a bid to find the kind stranger. In an updated post in 2013, Crenshaw wrote, "I need everyone's help. This is a sheer act of genuine goodness in Richmond, and I need to find this woman." Explaining how Glover had helped her that night, she added, "I completely forgot to give this woman her coat back and give her the sincere thanks and utmost gratitude she deserves." Revealing her appreciation, Crenshaw continued, "This woman, without knowing a single thing about me, showed complete generosity, compassion, and humanity. I have to find this woman and I won't give up until I do." She added, "She deserves to know her act of kindness has not gone unnoticed and has certainly changed my view on the little bit of goodness left in the world. Please help me. Please share this. Thanks, y'all." Luckily, it didn't take long for Crenshaw's status to go viral, and soon enough, someone managed to track Glover down. As a result, the two strangers were reunited, and Crenshaw was able to return the coat she'd borrowed to its rightful owner over a lunch date. However, the pair's story didn't end there. After Crenshaw tagged NBC 12 News in her Facebook appeal, Glover's good deed was featured on the news channel's Acts of Kindness segment, which won her $300. And it turned out that the cash would be much appreciated. Through her new friendship with Glover, Crenshaw learned that the grandmother had been in ill health. Furthermore, she was unemployed and lived quite an isolated life at home. As a result, it had been a big deal for her to reach out to a total stranger. Nevertheless, Glover remained modest about her feat. Upon receiving her cash prize, she could barely believe it. "For a coat?" she asked, as Crenshaw handed the money over. However, clearly appreciative, she added, "Thank you. Oh my God, you've paid my rent for 2 months." Later, Glover opened up on what motivated her to come to Crenshaw's aid. "I worked as a meter maid downtown for years, so I've seen homeless people. I've seen people that are just down on their luck. I mean, you have to help everybody," she said. "It's not just about yourself."
If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.